Tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we'll take a look at a special presentation at High School East.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
Hello? Ken, I'm busy right now.
That's the way we get by, the way we get by. All that's the way we get by, the way we get by. That's the way we get by, the way we get by, the way. That's the way we get by. That's the way we get by. We found a new kind of dance in a magazine. Try it out, it's like nothing you ever seen. Your sweet talk like a cup, you know.
Hello and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today for Thursday, April the 26th. I'm Ben Petrick.
And I'm Nikki Garral. Later on tonight, we will check out your weather.
But up first tonight, we'll take a look at our elementary schools in our Elementary Happenings segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, parents, please check your student's website for all important information.
Random fact of the day.
I'm Emily Lawson, and this is your random fact of the day. Did you know 12 newborns will be given to the wrong parents daily?
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
It's now time for us to take a look at the Dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is loathe, meaning unwilling to do something contrary to one's ways of thinking. And now for your sentence of the day. The little girl was loath to leave her mother.
Now we are going to take a short break, but coming up, we'll take a look at our intermediate happenings, and we'll also take a look at your weather. So stick around, we'll be right back.
When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide, where I stop and I turn and I go for a ride, till I get to the bottom and I see you again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you want me to love you? I'm coming down fast, but I'm miles above you. Tell me, come on, tell me the answer. Well, you may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. Look out, helter skeleton, helter skeleton, helter skeleton. Will you want me to make you? I'm coming down fast, but don't let me break you.
There. I already messed up once. Moving to Intermediate East, police camp applications are available in the main office. The camp is for current 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Toms River students. The camp is from July 9th through the 13th from 8:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. Campers must supply their only gym clothes and sneakers and lunch for the rest of the week. More information is on the application itself, or you can email Officer Slavin at pslavin@trpolice.org.
It's now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring in a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Hi, my name is Rachel Lynch, and this is your environmental tip of the day. Put it to sleep so you'll be away from your computer for more than 20 minutes. Change it to sleep mode.
Each day, this show will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another tip to help you save the environment.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings. Toms River Schools Today will be right back.
mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid.
Starting off our high school happenings, at North, every Wednesday is Green Day. Remember to wear green to help get the world out of the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Switching to the home of the Indians, the Cedar Chest yearbook is now on sale. The cost of a yearbook is $77.25. A yearbook may be purchased at the time only from Mr. DeMario in room F6.
Seniors, if you have been accepted to a college or institute of higher learning, please bring a copy of your letter for acceptance to the guidance office. Seniors, don't forget to go to the guidance office and check out the scholarships that are available. Make sure you apply for several scholarships.
At East, attention to students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in. It's time to get Raiderized.
Political legal education is a big part of our high school curriculum. Let's dive into a pile of apply class to see what it is all about.
I'm Abby Perez for Times River Schools Today. Here at High School East, the graduating seniors are offered a political legal education course, and that course is better known as PLE. It is run by Dennis Wiedenbush, and this week we got the inside scoop to see how it runs.
The PLE class is a class by Mr. Wiedenbush that revolves around political legal education. On a day-to-day basis, we read our PLE book and pretty much take notes and how to figure out better ways in order to pass legislation, either by making pacts with other members of Congress or finding out pretty much the foundation of Congress itself.
The fact that it is a self-taught class, so it's very hands-on and you do it yourself.
This is an involvement of, in our case, Model Congress, which is an example of how to make laws and how laws are not just voted on, but how they are implemented into society. And as students of that class, we have to go and actually pretty much be senators or representatives of states or of a town and vote on legislation that we believe would be right for the people.
On a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, I like that it's nothing, so a 10, but yes, I would, especially because I also take AP Gov, so both of them combined really help each other out.
Mr. Wiedenbush sure does have an interesting curriculum for graduating and upcoming seniors. For Times River Schools Today, I'm Abby Perez.
Would you like to attend the prom in style this year? Did you know that High School East has a closet filled with the most beautiful evening gowns and dresses? If you would like to feel like Cinderella too, make an appointment today with Mrs. Steinhardt in the Media Center to find that special prom dress just for you.
High School East. Did you know that 3 million students are absent each month because they feel unsafe at school? Make a difference in someone's life today by making a new friend, sitting with a new group at lunch, or joining a new club or sport.
The Raider boys came together last week to their stuff in the years Mr. TRE hears. A look at how much went into the show.
You slaughtered that. I'm Nikki Garral with Tom's River Schools Today. Let's take a look at High School East Mr. TRE. Hope you enjoy.
Mr. TRE is, in short, it's a male beauty pageant. That's also a really big fundraiser. And, you know, all the senior guys get together and just have fun with it.
You know, the wins are good.
And there are 2 winners, Mr. Congeniality and the overall.
I'm excited about the opening dance. We've all put in a lot of time, a lot of work. You know, got together outside of school. We made it happen. One year, I went to go see it because it was something to do. And I saw all the fun they were having on stage, and I saw the ridiculousness that they were doing. And I said, you know, I'm going to do that. And I just stuck with it. I hyped myself up for it for the last 4 years.
Most excited about to see the acts like Raymond's and Dylan Ramos's act with his drag show.
It's a fundraiser for the senior class. Prom, for senior night, for free t-shirts, for yearbooks, all that stuff.
You always go to shop right, so I'm going to say fruit. Let's go!
A couple like potential winners. I've narrowed it down, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow night.
With Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Nikki Garral. We wish all the boys good luck on their special night. Need a little help with your college entrance essays? Having difficulty with that research paper? Or would you just like another set of eyes to proofread your assignments? The Writing Center provides tutors to help with all types of writing assignments. The Writing Center is now open every Tuesday and Thursday after school in W20. Ask your English teacher for further details.
Let's now take a look at what grinds our gears.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and what really grinds my gears is when people don't pick up their feet when they walk.
With school shootings being the news and gun violence being a hot topic, we had the chance to talk of our students about the recent school walkouts. Here's a look.
Press for Tom's River Schools Today. After tragic events down in Parkland, Florida, high schools across the nation have been partaking in national walkouts. However, every school did have their own approach. Let's see how the Toms River Raiders attacked this issue.
At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Lauren.
The walkout is to show solidarity with the rest of the nation about gun violence in schools, along with just our nation. I support solidarity with the schools and everything. I just don't support everything coincides with the walkout. I'm in favor of having background checks.
My goals and my dreams.
I think it's a great idea as long as students are respectful and aware of why they're doing it and they understand, the effect that they can actually have. I think it's a fantastic idea.
I feel like students leading the charge is better than having at least adults or government. Because in the past it hasn't gone anywhere, but now it's students, maybe something will happen.
It's good. I think it gets students more involved. It gets students more aware. I think that students need to be aware of the reasons why their voices should be heard. And I think adults need to start paying attention to students more and students' opinions more. Student leadership is vital. When students leave high school, they are expected to be leaders. They're expected to take part and make decisions on their own, and I think it's something that should be absolutely encouraged and applauded in a high school environment. So I absolutely think students should take on leadership roles, and I think it's critical for learning experiences for the future. It makes me more aware of students that are knowledgeable about things outside of this high school. I don't know students outside of the high school, but it's nice to know that they are aware and encouraged and motivated outside of the school. So it changes my opinion, but in a positive way.
It's good to see students working so hard towards such a global issue. For Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Abby Perez.
It is now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we will take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's River Schools Today. We'll be right back.
get this. Oh, I must be careful there. Well, that's a nice picture.
Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Foreclosure doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole family, too. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, we can help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
$626,000 investors.
That's how many people SIPC has helped since 1970.
$505 million.
Over $500 million. That's how much SIPC has made available from its reserves to help investors.
Over $15 billion.
That's how much SIPC has made it possible for investors to recover.
What is SIPC?
It's the Securities Investor Protection Corporation.
An investor's first line of defense in the unlikely event that a brokerage firm fails.
It doesn't happen very often.
But when it does, SIPC is there for real people.
Like me.
And me.
And me.
And you.
Take the time to learn more about SIPC at www.sipc.org.
Starting off sports.
Drop out of school, Valley Dome Ridge.
Starting off sports, let's stop in with the boys volleyball team and see how their season is going.
I'm Grace Randall from Toms River Schools Today, and we stopped into the gymnasium to see how Mr. Mascal's boys volleyball team is doing this season. Let's take a look.
My favorite aspect of the game is setting Brandon up for some rockets. Lead the team, make sure everyone gets in there and get some time. I don't plan on playing in college.
My name is Brandon Lombardo. I've been playing volleyball for 4 years, an outside hitter. Memory, playing volleyball was my junior year when we were playing crosstown rival, Toms River North, and I got the game-winning point in overtime.
Let's now take a look at your 3-day forecast. For tomorrow, it will be rainy with a high of 55 and a low of 42. For Saturday, the sun is back and we have a high of 65 and a low of 42. And finally for Sunday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 38.
And wrapping up tonight's show, we take a look back at High School East's production of A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
I'm Abby Perez for Toms River Schools Today. It's opening weekend here at Toms River High School East, and Eastside Theater Company proudly presents A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. Let's check it out and see how it went.
This year's show is a little confusing, but it's funny, and it's a comedy, and it's really fun to do.
My favorite scene in the play, I think the part that gets the best reaction out of people is the song Everybody Ought to Have a Maid. I think people really love that song. My favorite part, at the end of the show, there's a good 5 to 10 minute long chase scene where everyone gets to do something and every actor's involved and we're all running around and it's chaos. And I really love that scene because it's just the culmination of the whole play. It's very physical. It's to go into my last year here at the theater company. Partially, because it's a fun show and everybody's gonna have a real great time. But it's also very sad because I love a lot of the people here at ETC. So it'll be sad to stop seeing them as much as I do.
So I'm a courtesan and I have my own special dance, and it's actually a really a lot of fun doing it because every dance is specialized for each dancer. So I have things that a lot of the other dancers don't have. And you can really put your own style into it, and it's really fun.
Watch this way, and you watch this way.
I'm going to be honest, coming from crew, I was a little skeptical about this show because the season started a bit late and everybody was very unfamiliar with the show. But through time and multiple runs and the set slowly but surely coming together. We've all come to really, really love it. I know I adore it. It's very funny and it's a very unique show. So I'm really, really lucky to be ending my senior year with the show.
Something that theater has taught me is to be kind to others, to always respect others. You know, you make a lot of mistakes when you're here hour after hour every week, and sometimes you're not as nice as you should be, and you just learn to treat everyone better because that's the way you'd like to be treated when you're spending all this time together with everybody. So I'd say respect is probably the number one thing I've learned.
Looks like ETC is out for another very successful season. For Toms River Schools Today, I'm Abby Perez.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it in your school mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in into TV21 throughout the day to catch this show as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. From Toms River Schools Today, I'm Nikki Garrell.
And I'm Ben Petrick. Have a great night.